Yeah, it says here audio recorded with external microphone.
With external microphone, bruh. Fancy living now, me bro. My is feeling like I need to take a kak, me bro. Hello there, you PPs. You know, the other day I was actually jacking up my anime watch time. That sounded...
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
And I realized something. We haven't posted a video in almost 4. A lot of our viewers only started jumping on our channel when we started doing covers. I actually realized something. People that watch us are not actually fans of anime. Yeah, because I mean, when you look at our videos, you look at the covers, you'll see we got like 100, 200 views sometimes. Then you look at the other stuff and you see the numbers don't really add up. So our subscribers are not actually anime fans. That and some of our videos are laughably fucking boring. Thank you guys for not unsubscribing. So that would actually make a lot of our fans what we as culture degenerates would say, normies? Fucking normies. Again, thank you for not unsubscribing. So that means that there's a demographic that we haven't touched on. But that just means one thing for you fucking weebs who watch our shit. You guys need to get the fuck out. It's not for you. Get the fuck out. Go. Here we go. Out. Get the fuck out. Here we go. See you next time. See you guys next time. It's fine. Hello, my normies. I too am now a fellow normie. Let me ask you guys something. I couldn't be a normie if I fucking wanted to be. That's disgusting. That makes me sick. It makes my skin fucking crawl. Do you know that? You people make my fucking... Do you guys like action? Do you guys like violence? Do you guys like culture? Well then, strap in, because I've got the show for you. Let me introduce you guys to Redo of Healer. That name sounds grammatically incorrect somehow, but I'm actually going to read off what the actual name is. Redo of Healer, or as it is less commonly known, the healer's do-over, transcendent healing through insta-magic and skill copying. Now I know what you're thinking, fellow normies. I know exactly what you're thinking. Moby, what the fuck is that mess of a word salad? And why won't you go on a diet? Well, first of all, fuck you. I like eating. I love eating. Friting is what I do for a living. I will not be judged by you, Nias. I am a beautiful specimen of... Redo of Healer is the story of a kid named Kiaru who lives in a kingdom that will remain unnamed because I can't be fucking bothered to look up what the name is. He is, as the spoiler of the name implies, a healer. And with his healing abilities, he can heal people. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all for watching. See you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time.
I got bitches all on my dick and every day, sucking on my balls, licking on my...
Wait. Come back. We didn't max out the 10-minute thing yet, so I need to actually keep going. Kiaru spends his first go of life being physically, mentally, and sexually abused by the group of other heroes working for an oppressive and corrupt kingdom. His allegiance to them is solidified when they turn him into a drug addict, which allows them to exploit his healing abilities. Eventually, Kiaru gets enough experience, because apparently this world works like a fucking video game, to become resistant to the drugs and becomes wholly sentient again. He explains that his healer class not only allows him to heal people, but also gives him other abilities that are more beneficial to him. This includes the ability to mimic other people's skills, change the flesh of anyone that he chooses, as well as insta-kill enemies just by touching them. The list goes on, but I'm not this guy's fucking biography writer, so he can go fuck himself and you can go fuck yourself. Sorry, I don't actually mean that. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. As you can see, his healing is more of a generalized term for, you know, powers that don't actually make fucking sense at all. But hey, this is anime, so you know what that means. Goku could kick this Brian his pussy if Goku wanted to, you know.
You big smelly willy!
That's what you get for acting to Mickey, Virginia.
Defeating a sandwich!
The anime starts at the point where Kiaru accompanies the corrupt and sickening heroes to fight fantasy anime's greatest enemy, the Demon Lord. Because that shit's fucking original. After she defeats the heroes, he shits out the usual protagonist business report about his vision and his mission. His first goal being to defeat the Demon Lord, which he does rather easily because anime pro-dag OP powers go! He then plans to use the Philosopher's Stone that he retrieves from the Demon Lord's big titty corpse to heal the world to the state that it was before he became a healer. Because that's how healing works. So now you might be asking yourself, Moby, that sounds fucking boring. Why would I want to watch that? Well, wowee, must I tell you that this show is fucking grotesque.
This anime has on-screen rape of both men and women, pedophilia, the Alabama Rammer,
If anybody's gonna fuck my sister, it's gonna be me!
cannibalism, slavery, sex, tits, date raping. Did I mention the sex and tits?
Peak culture. Anyway, if you guys have some sick thing that you fucking enjoy, this show has it, and it has it in fucking droves. Okay? Get the fuck out! This is not for you, weeps! Get the fuck out! Go, please, go.
Now, if I'm being honest, it's a strange time for anime these days. Last year we got fun, heartwarming shows like Horimiya, fiercely shonen shows like Jujutsu Kaisen and Demon Slayer, epic hype like Attack on Titan, and other really interesting stuff. Yet at the same time, there's been the surge of R-rated shows that have really been pushing the limit of the ecchi genre.
Ecchi is how they spell the word H in Japan. It's essentially short for holy fucking shit, that guy's ugly as puss.
One of the first that comes to mind is interspecies reviewers, which if I'm being honest, should have been a little less censored than it was.
Come on, Japan, you wanna fucking give us the finger but wanted to suck the whole dick? What the fuck?
Redo of Healer seems to fit right in with this new form of anime that seems to push the limits of what's allowed on, television, so much that they had to release 2 versions of the show. The first of those being the barely watchable censored version, which cut away a lot of the more grotesque parts, and the uncensored version, which actually played a lot later at night in Japan, which is the version that I watched for this video. In fact, it pushes the limits so much that one day when I was, pondering culture, I checked around the house to make sure that I wouldn't be disturbed. I checked outside to make sure no one would save me from death via autoerotic asphyxiation. I log on to my favorite, cultural site, and what do I find but Redo of a fucking Healer? Recognized for all of its cultural integrity.
Now, I won't lie, the show is actually quite disturbing and some people might find it hard to watch. The protagonist does absolutely nothing to redeem himself for the entire 12 episodes. He's nothing but a sex-hungry rape fiend for most of the fucking show. Actually, for all of the damn show.
To be quite honest, the women in the show are actually nothing short of sexual objects when they're not being used as tools of war or revenge for our quote-unquote hero. I will even admit that there's nothing quite as enjoyable about this show as there might be about other similarly disturbing anime. The only reason I even finished it was so I could talk about it in this video. The things I do for the UPPs. While the show is definitely violent and sexually gratuitous, the gratuitousness feels weak and almost superficial to the point that it doesn't justifiably add anything to the show save for the edgelord fan service. The sex is visible, sure, but it's so obscure and sometimes stupidly unrealistic that it feels quite boring to watch sometimes. And it doesn't say anything emotionally about the characters because a lot of them have actually just been hypnotized or coerced into fucking this hero of ours. The violence is there, but it feels like it borders on light rated R. Quite often the action is quite snappy and quick and it feels so very unimportant because, hero never feels like he's in danger. And even in the times that he does seem like he's in danger, he just shows the psycho face and you're like, okay, he's not really in danger. When we do get gore, it often feels like it means nothing and it's just there for the mid-tier shock value. As a matter of fact, some of the most heavy-hitting deaths have barely any gore in them, and some of the most sexually disturbing scenes have barely any of the gratuitousness that comes with the more general sex scenes throughout the anime.
I won't go into story. I would actually prefer that you go check it out and see the story for yourself. And I know that some people that watch it, despite what I'm saying about how, not that heavy it is, some people will probably still have a hard time watching it. But I will not be one to censor story or art at all.
Let's be honest, when anime seems to delve into the nastier side of things, particularly dark fantasy shows like Redo of Healer or the infamous, for like a day or two, Goblin Slayer, people seem to throw fits left and fucking right. This is particularly prevalent in the case of Goblin Slayer, where some characters in the first episode get sexually assaulted by goblins. Yeah.
I get it, it's not pretty, but it's not supposed to be. And if you have a brain, even just half a brain, you'll get that this is the tone that the show is going for from the first episode to show you how horrible the goblins in the show are.
Yet people were losing their fucking minds about how disgusting the first episode was because of that one scene, as if these same people weren't the ones tuned into Game of Thrones every week to see the exact same kind of dark, rapey, incest bullshit with characters just as depraved and irredeemable that sometimes never get the comeuppance a lot of viewers may have expected or wanted.
Shows like Game of Thrones, genius, different, unique, subverting expectations. Shows like Goblin Slayer, disgusting.
Disgusting!
How dare dark fantasy show have dark themes in it like rape and sex and murder?
don't get me wrong. I will not defend the horseshit that is a redo of Healer. Watch it if you want, or skip it like the last slice of pizza you avoid eating because you don't want to be the fatso that finished the pizza. I'm just here to spread the news and tell you that if you've got a morbid anime curiosity itch, here's a bit of ointment that might do something about that. Now, I don't think the show is good. I think it's teenage edgelord bullshit. So don't think I'm trying to tell you that it's genius, it's brilliant. I mean, even the fucking show writer himself says that he wrote the show to push the limits of what a revenge story could do. You should actually go check out the Anime Man's interview with the guy himself. Maybe that will give you the show some, you know, some grace to it or something like that. But I like to inform those around me when there's something that they shouldn't Google. You know, something like Boku no Pico. Don't Google Boku no Pico. I repeat, do not Google this. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked staring at my gut, this fatness, or this beauty, maybe consider liking and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Since we've crossed our 69 sub goal, we've got a new goal in mind. 169 subscribers. So smash that like button like you smashed your stepsister because you found out she wasted food and your mom didn't raise no food waster. See you all on the next one. Have a very good fuck off.